Hey y'all, welcome back to Better Than Good Barbecue, the backyard cooking show for the average Joe. Today, I'm gonna be making a tomahawk steak, a bone-in ribeye. This one's about 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds. Let's do it. While the coals are heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and put some safflower oil on both sides of this steak. Now, safflower oil is an oil that can take high heat, and since we're gonna be searing this, that'll be perfect for what we're doing today. So, get oil all around it, even on the bone. Flip it over. Get some oil on this side. Then, I'm gonna grab my rub here with my clean hand. And this is a rub that I made up. It's got salt, pepper, garlic, it's got some onion powder in there, and it has herbs like rosemary, sage, thyme. So anyway, nice simple steak rub. You can use, I guess, whatever steak rub you want. Just make sure it has a lot of black pepper, coarse ground black pepper in there. Then you just go in and season both sides of this thing liberally. It can take a lot of seasoning. It's a big old hunk of meat. Now I'm gonna let this hang out here at room temperature and let it hang out while the coals get hot for about a half hour. Now I'm in Texas and I'm outside, so it's a little bit hotter probably than where you're at. But if you're indoors, let it hang out for about an hour and let it come up to room temperature. Now I got the coals good and hot, and this has been sitting out for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and place them on direct heat. I got a 2-zone grill set up right here. Got the charcoal basket from Weber right here. All the heat's on this side, cool zone over here. We're going directly over the coals for 4 minutes per side. All right, so this has been on 4 minutes. It's time to go ahead and flip it. Oh yeah, look at that crust. 4 minutes on the other side. All right, it's been another 4 minutes. Yes, beautiful, look at that crust. I'm gonna go ahead and move this over to the cool zone. Right now I'm at 54 degrees. We're gonna take it up to 124 internal. So let me get this set down here, get the lid back on, and we'll come out and check it periodically. I like to come in here and get me some butter, put it in a pot with some fresh rosemary. Oops. And garlic. I don't usually measure it out, just whatever I'm feeling. About like that. And basically you want to turn that on and get that melted. And when that steak's internal temperature reaches about 95 to 100 degrees, I'll go out there and start brushing this on every so often just to get that flavor on the outside. So we'll bring it back. You want to bring this mixture to a nice simmer, and you want to let it simmer for only about 2 minutes or so. You don't want to burn that garlic. You're just trying to get the flavor of the rosemary and the garlic into the butter. Right, my internal temp is reading 97 degrees. Whoops. That guy's slippery. Internal temp is reading 97 right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start brushing that butter mixture, that butter, garlic, rosemary mixture on there. Reached the targeted internal temperature of 124 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this off and get it in a pan. We'll bring it right back. Oh yeah, look at how gorgeous that thing is. All right, now it's time to get the probe out. Here's where I had the probe, just so you can see. Get that out of there. Deal with that in a minute. I'm gonna get it in a pan. Look at that. There we go. I'm gonna get this in the pan. I'm gonna pour all the rest of this butter and garlic and everything just straight on top there. Get all that on there before we cover it with foil. All right. Now I'm gonna cover this dude in foil, take him inside, let him rest for at least 10 minutes, probably more like 15, and then we'll bring him back out here. It'll be time to slice it up, see how we did. We'll be right back. Got the steak off, and it's been resting for about 15 or 20 minutes. Look at that dude right there. Oh, it's sliding on me. Now, one thing that I want to mention is that when I check the temperature with the thermometer we had in there, I forgot to mention, always check it with an instant read thermometer afterwards. I put this Javelin in there and I got a temperature that was reading about 116 degrees. So I ended up having to leave this guy on here for about 10 more minutes or so, give or take, after I last saw you. So always check it with an instant read thermometer. But now that we've had it rested, let's go ahead and cut into it and see how we did. Just cut right along the bone there. You'll be able to follow on with it. Whoops. And that's okay if it tips over like that. Kind of take that to the side and don't throw this away. This is the chef's cut right here. There's a lot of good meat right along there that I'm gonna get into here in a minute. Let's cut right down the middle and see how we did though. Oh yeah. All right, we got our steak cut open and look at that. You got edge to edge pink right there. That's just what you're after with these big cuts of meat real quick. Let's see how it tastes. Let me get a slice right here out of the middle. Tender, flavorful. You get that flavor of a ribeye. Man, all that seasoning on the outside just accents it so well. Y'all gotta give this a try, man. Very easy to do. Don't be intimidated by those big steaks. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna get after this guy right here. A lot of good meat on there, and this is for the chef. I don't know if it's because it's right next to the bone or what, but this packs so much flavor. This is the best part right here. Don't throw that away. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all like following along with me. And remember, if your barbecue was just good, you could have had better. We'll see you next time. I got this all over me.